wizard.
Alright, good evening everyone. I hope you all had a great day today. Hope you all had a fantastic day. God bless you all, and all praise be to Jesus Christ. So if you watched yesterday's video, or first and foremost, we made it to 101 subscribers on the channel. So thank you. Thank you to everyone. That's a big milestone for me. I appreciate everybody who is subscribed to the channel, liked my videos, leaving comments down below. You guys, I can't explain how grateful I am, man. I'm just happy I can take my 4 years of trading knowledge and bring it to people, whether you're new, you've been in it for a while, or you know, you're a seasoned vet, man. I'm happy to, I'm able to help people, because that's what I want to do. I want to, if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm just your average guy. I'm from freaking Louisiana, very poor state, and man, it's amazing. Thank you all. I can't express how grateful I am to be over 100 subs. So thank you guys. And if you have been following the channel and you watched last night's video, we was playing around this spider line, wherever she is. What, right here? We was trying to reclaim this spider line, trying to stay above it. But we knew if she lost that spider line, that she was probably going to come down to, I feel like there's another spider line somewhere that I'm missing. I guess not. I guess that was the spider line we was at. Yeah, the 92. Yeah, so this was the spider line. Excuse me. So we was playing around the spider line, but we knew if we was going to lose this spider line, that weekly VWAP was right there. But I was really thinking we'd lose the weekly just with all the... We had very deep... we had a brand new anchor wave, and if we wanted to play bull divs like we played right here, right down to the red line that we drew on last night's video, if we wanted to see a bounce, we would need price to come lower. After losing the spider line, we would have need price to come lower. We hit our 90k VWAP, and then we lost it. We knew if we lost the 90k VWAP, we would... Our last chance for a bounce was going to be right here where we drew the line. Okay, and we got that bounce. We wanted the bull divs on Market Cipher B, and we have got that bounce. Now the daily and previous day are pretty much right there, and we did the 30-minute VWAP has crossed over, and we are printing a green dot, so we could come up to this weekly VWAP. We very well could come up to the weekly VWAP and perhaps put in a bear div and send us lower. I'm still not convinced that the bleeding's over, even off of this little move up here, because if you look on the higher time frames, we have just put in very deep anchor waves. We have set new anchors on this ship, on the 3 hour as well. The 2 hour, pretty much, well, I'm just calling this, obviously you got that little bull div and you moved up. But if we want to continue to seeing higher prices on all these higher time frames, okay, all these higher time frames, you are putting in green dots. But if we're going to see momentum, if we're going to see bull divs like we've been seeing on the 1 hour, we're going to have to see price come lower. Okay, so if we want to see some beautiful bull divs like we've seen here and get that little bounce, now you very well could continue to see more on the 1 hour. But if we want to see this on the 4 hour, on the 7 hour, 8 hour, then we're going to need price to come lower to play these bull divs off of. And I'm still thinking, I don't think we're going to hold. Honestly, I'd be looking, I've been saying it for the longest, for about a month now. I've been saying, that 90k VWAP. I figured if that's gonna be make or break. If we hit the 90k VWAP, I really figured with all the macro Market Cipher B, the 3 weeks, that 3 week bear div is what made me really believe, that really gave me my conviction that this 90k weekly VWAP, or Q4 VWAP, excuse me, would get hit. Yeah, it's there. It's right there with the weekly, but you can't see it. But that's what gave me my conviction that this was going to get hit. and when we did hit it, we would look very bearish, so I figured we was gonna lose it, and that we did. And now this is the make it or break it. If she's losing this line at 86K, if we start opening candles on these higher time frames underneath this line, you can been calling it forever. This very low volume profile gap is going to shoot you back down. You do have some volume in these VWAPs and this spider line, this trend line, that could catch you, but more than likely, odds are we're going to come back down to the highest node, which is 76K, 75K. And that's when we're going to look for the higher time frames, perhaps the weekly, to be this VWAP to be crossing over, signaling that this could be the bottom before we hit an all-time high by the end of the year, if the cycle still works, if the cycle is still all-time high November, December. But I'm really eyeing 76K as I'm eyeing 76K before we hit 100K again. Okay, that's what I said when we lost 100K and we started ranging between the 87K VWAP and 68K VWAP without any real moves. Every time we got to the 87K VWAP, we just got rejected hard. So I figured about right here, I was like, we're probably going to see 90K before we see 100K again. And now we've seen that. And now with how the chart looks, my guess is we probably see 76K before we see 100K again. I could be completely wrong, but we've been nailing the moves. If you've been following the channel, we haven't missed many of these moves. I plan on funding my my bit Unix this week, and now that we got some momentum going on the subscribers, the channel's popping off, we're nailing these moves, it's time to start making some money. We have sharpened our blade, we have proven that we know what we're talking about. Now we're going to put our money where our mouth is. Okay, so that'll do it for me. If we are bouncing, I'm looking at the 90K VWAP in this weekly VWAP to act as strong rejection. And if you are getting above them, if we are just ripping to the upside, the probably 92K is going to be strong resistance as well. But I'm still eyeing 76K overall. We're looking for shorts at resistance that you might be able to turn into a little swing long down. It just depends on how quick we start opening underneath this red line. But that'll do it for me. I hope you guys have a great night. Video went kind of long, but that'll be okay. I'm out.